guy again with very informative video. I bring it for you. This video is guide for new serial drivers and for those who are out from the industry since long time. I make this video with lots of efforts and research and design some questions that you can ask to the recruiter so that it will be easy for you to find out best trucking company as per your choice. I would suggest you to create an Excel file as I will show you in my video and follow the instructions. At the end of the video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more informative video that will help truckers for their better career. So these are the big companies, big trucking industries that you can explore careers on their website. So I make some questions. Let me start the questions. So question you can ask to the recruiter is, first of all, do you offer paid CDL training? If the recruiter says yes, then what is the contract length for that to be considered paid in full? And what would happen if I left sooner than that? If you say yes, then again your question will be I paid during the CDL schooling? Will be I paid during the CDL schooling? If you say yes, then can you please explain all the phases, pay and timeline for the training? And if he say the question for will I pay during the CDL schooling, no, then you can ask, do you offer tuition reimbursement and how much a month? Right? Next, you can ask, where is the orientation held? I suggest you to go to your nearest location or terminal because it is going to be very easy for you to come back to home and can save money for hotel, right? Next question you can ask, is transportation covered to get the orientation? Then you can ask, is the travel, meals and hotel covered during orientation? This question is only for those who are willing to go a little far away from their home. Then you can ask, do I get paid during orientation? Yes, this is also a good question, as well as some companies offer you like $80 a day, or some offer you lump sum amount. Next question you will ask, if I get sent home at any time during the orientation or hiring process, who pays for that, right? And you can ask, where are your terminals located near you, near your house? So that's going to be easy commute for you, right? Then you can ask, is there a sign-on bonus for my experience level? Or if so, how much is it and how is it paid out? So some companies pay you very attractive sign-on bonus. Look for that, especially the newcomers in this industry. Again, you can ask, are there any restrictions or certain obligations to earn the sign-on bonus? And yes, this is also a tricky question, I must say. I spoke with one of the company and they says you will get paid your sign-on bonus in different period of time. What does it mean to you? Is that they want to make sure that you will not go anywhere else after orientation or few months after, right? So they just need you to stay with your company. You can also ask, how long is the wait time for the trainer after orientation? Big companies normally have trainers. As such, when you apply through their website, they ask you, would you like to become a trainer? So that's a good advantage for you as well. I am sure that you will get good money once you become a trainer, but it will take time. Next, you can ask, during my time with a trainer, would I be the only one running or would be run as a team? I'm a little bit I can assure you that they will not give you the truck keys. Definitely they will train you first and they will offer you then solo or team. You can ask question that how much experience do your trainer have? Like if you are going with your trainer, you can ask. You will not go with a trainer who have like few months or 1 year or 2 year experience. because you want to learn like many things on the road. I suggest you to go with the experienced trainer because he or she going to tell you exactly what happened over the road, as well as you have to learn how to save your life yourself with the violations. You don't need any single violation on your CDL license. Trust me, it's gonna be a pain in the neck. After 2 years, if you want to become an owner operator, if you have violations in your CDL license, then you will have to pay a lot of money to the insurance companies. Then you can ask, at what point could I be a trainer? Also, you can ask, how much more do trainers make? Trust me, trainers also make good money, and as per my research, you can get around 100 to 125,000 yearly. That's a big thing for you, right? Then you can ask recruiter that after training, are you forced to go team or you can run solo? Normally companies do not like if you go as a team because they experience a lot of problems over the road. Sometimes like one take an advantage to the other, or maybe dispute in any matters. Yes, if you have known team members, maybe your spouse, friend, or family friend, relative, then you are good to go. Next question you can ask, what the starting CPMs, cents per mile. In the beginning of your trucking career, I suggest you to please do not go other than well-named brand trucking company that I show you in the beginning. Maybe you can get few cents more on generic brands, but you will not learn a lot of things with them even. You can ask, how is the CPM calculated? This is a very important question. Like some company says, man, you can get like zip to zip, loaded only, loaded and empty, shipping to receiver. This is a big question, how they calculate your earnings, right? Let's suppose if you are going with your team member, maybe he will take advantage of you and he say, man, can you drive a little further, a little more? And he drive only like, let's suppose you are making like 4,500 miles a week, right? And he drives only 2,000 miles and you drive only 2,500 miles. Then you have to check how they're gonna pay. Maybe the company says to you, man, we're gonna calculate with the total mileage, or that's what I ask you, that ask recruiter, how you gonna pay, zip to zip, loaded only, loaded or empty, shipping to receiver, etc. Next question you can ask, do you offer any pay advances, right? Sometimes when you got your CDL license, you pay a lot of money to your school, and now you are empty, your bank account is finished, and you need some money, right, to run your daily life, to run your family. Next question you can ask, how often does the CPM pay increase and the average amount? Normally, like as per my experience, I call to different companies and they say, man, after 1 year you can get raise of 6 cents. Some company says you can get raise of 5 cents. So it depends. So you have to research, right? You have to call to different companies. Again, do not go to the generic brand. Call to the big companies that I mentioned you in the beginning of my slides. Next question is that is per diem offered and is it mandatory? What do you offer for vacation and holiday pay? Normally, companies offer you vacation and holiday pay. That's a benefit from the company, right? So that you cannot go anywhere else. You can ask, do you offer paid sick days? Do you offer retention bonuses? Do you offer breakdown pay? Do you offer detention pay, and what point does that start? Is there multiple stop pay? What percentage is drop and hook? Right? Is there unload pay? What benefits do you offer and when do they start? So in terms of benefits, normally companies start from the day one when you join the organization. And sometimes company says, man, after you can like benefits start after 3 months. So it also varies from company to company. Next, you can say, do you require hazmat, tanker, or double, triple trailers endorsement? I suggest you to go for at least hazmat, right? Like a bigger companies, like when they have like they have Walmart store, CVS store, they need like hazmat, right? So once you got your CDL license, try to do the paper, try to learn and try to do the paper, and this is just release yourself with this hurdle and try to take hazmat endorsement at least. Then you can ask, do you require TWIC or a passport? How many miles a week can a driver average? So when I ask a recruiter, he says, man, on an average, a team drivers can make like more than 4,500 miles, right? So in other words, a single driver can make like 2,250, some kind of that, or 2,500 miles a week. Do you have an idle policy, right? Do your truckers have APUs, electrical or diesel, and inverters? Do you reimburse for scales and tolls? What's your home time policy? What is the maximum amount of days in a row for home time? I called to one company, I don't want to quote the name, but they says you have to go out for 3 weeks and home for 2 days. So if I'm talking for myself, I cannot go for 3 weeks in the beginning. I can start with the 2 weeks out and 2 days home. So it's up to you. What do you like? Is there slip seating, having to use different trucks? What is the driver turnover rate? Yes, this is a good question as well. So if the turnover is higher, it means there is something fishy with the company, with the trucking industry. Do not go for it, man. Try to save your life. Try to save your money. Try to save your career. If you see turnover rate is so much high, do not go for that. And whatever you asking the questions, whatever I mentioned you, if you are not comfortable with the answers, do not go with them. What is the pet and the rider policy? I know one person, he is a trainer. He normally have a pet in his truck, right? So you have to ask this thing as well. Is there a forced dispatch? Is there a forced dispatch to NYC, New York City? Normally, we don't want to go to East Coast, right? So if you don't want to go to East Coast, ask this question. What type of equipment do you offer? What divisions do you have? Dry van, reefer, flatbed, tanker, right? What do you have available in my area? Sometimes, I heard some people that they said, man, I have to come daily every day in my home. So I know like different companies offer you come back daily. And I mean, like you can start early in the morning and finish like around in the evening, and you can come back to home. But definitely you can make less money than the one who are out for at least 15 days. Okay, do you have autos or standards? What amenities do you offer in truck, like TV, fridge, microwave, those kind of things? You can ask, do the trucks have driver cams, dash cams, outward facing or inward or both? Sometimes you definitely need it. Let's suppose if you face a highway cops, and you are involved in God forbid, in any kind of accident, then you have a cam available in your truck so that you have proof. You can ask, what are the trucks governed at, pedal or cruise? Do you have referral bonuses and how much? What is the number one reason to drive for you, right? That's what the question recruiter normally asks to the employee. Why we hire you? You can ask, what is the number one reason to drive for you? Because now you are CDL driver. You're a big guy now. Do you have a clear path for someone looking to grow? like company driver to owner. How long would I have to wait to become an owner operator, right? So normally it takes like around 2 years, so you can become a owner operator. Do you offer lease to purchase? Is the finance done through a third party, through you or a third party? So these are the questions I make it for you. And this slide is basically Q1, Q2, Q3. These are the question numbers. These are the big company names. I mentioned few. You can mention, like, if you are satisfied with the question, you can click on OK in here or tick mark in here. If you are not satisfied, just cross it, so that you have like clear picture where you are going to, right? This is the end of my video. I hope you like it. I would like you to please like it, subscribe to my channel. Again, I make a lot of efforts to make this video. Subscribe to channel, like the channel, and share with your friends and your co-workers, so that they can get full benefits for this video. Alright, I will see you in the next video.